I love to watch somebody take a bite.
Brenda Neil is retired, but during that time, work didn't stop as she found a new passion for making freeze-dried candy.
Freeze-dried candy is your everyday candy that I put into a freeze-drying machine, and it literally heats up the candy, and then a pump turns on and it extracts the moisture from the candy.
Brenda Neil says she learned about freeze-dried candy on TikTok and thought it would be fun to do it as a hobby. She started back in March and says the business has done well. Now it's become more than just a hobby.
I am working 24 hours a day. I literally will put a batch into the freeze dryer. I will set my alarm, go in there and sleep for the 3 or 4 hours, come back out, remove it. It has to be bagged pretty much immediately, and I'll put another batch in.
Neil is currently making all her candy in her late mother's house. The name Bee Sweet Temptations came from after her mother's name, Barbara, and her mom's love for bees. She has 29 flavors of candy and says she hopes to have more as the business keeps growing. Neil says she has invested lots of money into the machines to produce the candy.
You know, my initial investment in the first machine and the candy, I probably had $5,000 to $7,000 into it.
Neil uses brand names for her candy and says she is allowed to do so as long as she changes the name when she packages it. Neil says if the business continues to do well, she's not sure what the next step will be.
I'd hate to take on the storefront because you have a lot of overhead, and that means prices are going to, escalate. I'd like to just expand a little bit more here.
Neil says as the demand for the candy increases, she will have to hire help as it can be overwhelming, but she still loves making the candy.
I love to watch somebody take a bite because they got crunch and they're just, and again, your flavor's intensified after the freeze drying, 100%. So I love to see people enjoying the crunch and the different textures.
For more information about Bee's Sweet Temptations, you can visit our website, turnto23.com. In Bakersfield, I'm Henry Flores with 23 ABC News, connecting you.